It all started on a rainy Tuesday, the kind where the sky feels too heavy, like it's grieving. Ryan DaCosta, a 29-year-old investigative journalist, had just moved into a small rented apartment in South Mumbai, still grieving the sudden death of his younger sister, Tara. She had vanished 3 months ago, and when her body was found at the base of an abandoned lighthouse, the police called it suicide. But Ryan never believed that. Tara was full of life, full of stories, too many stories left untold. One evening, as Ryan sat alone, staring at her old phone he'd kept as a memory, it buzzed. Once, no number, just a voicemail alert. He froze. That phone had no SIM card. Curious, anxious, and just a little afraid, he played the message. It was static at first, then her voice, Tara's voice, soft, trembling, whispering, "Ryan, don't trust a man with a silver pen. He knows. He watches." I didn't jump, and then silence. His heart stopped. This had to be a prank or a corrupted voice memo, right? But the timestamp on the voicemail said it was recorded 2 hours ago. That night, Ryan couldn't sleep. The voicemail replayed in his head like a haunting lullaby. The next morning, there was another one. Time. The voice was weaker, raspier. Tara again, whispering coordinates and saying, "You need to find it before he does." The phone glitched, afterward crashed entirely, the screen flickering like a dying eye. But Ryan, being a journalist, followed the coordinates. They led him to Tara's favorite cafe, long shut down after a fire incident years ago. Behind the broken bookshelf in the dusty back room, he found a tin box inside newspaper clippings, torn photos, and a diary. Her diary, its pages filled with her fear, how she was being followed, how a powerful man was silencing victims one by one. His name was never written, just one hint: silver pen. That night, Ryan started digging into old files. A pattern emerged: young women dying under accidental or suicidal causes, all connected by anonymous tips to major business scandals she had been chasing. Each name she mentioned in her notes was crossed off, except his. Then came the third voicemail. "He knows you're listening, Ryan. You have 3 days. End it, or he will." That was the first time Ryan felt a cold breath on his neck, even though he was alone. His emails were hacked the next day. Someone broke into his apartment without taking anything. Cameras he installed showed footage appearing between 3 and 4 a.m. He reached out to a retired police officer who once investigated one of Tara's stories. He hesitated, then whispered, "If you've heard her, it means she chose you." That night, Ryan tried calling her number. Just once. It rang. Someone picked up. He didn't hear anything, but he felt someone listening, breathing, and then, click. The next day, the man with the silver pen arrived at his office for a casual chat. His aura was ice, smile to rehearsed, words dipped in poison. "You're poking at dead stories, Ryan," he said, scribbling something on Ryan's notepad before leaving. The pen, silver. Tara had been right. Ryan's fear turned to rage. He released everything online: the files, the voice messages, Tara's diary. It went viral, but 2 hours later, Ryan was reported missing. Just like Tara, the only thing left behind was his phone, and on it, a single voicemail. It's never opened. The message plays on its own now, they say. Key, in the same calm voice: "If you're hearing this, finish what I couldn't, or vanish like we did."